Greetings, folks. Cross-Train here, coming to you today from World of Tanks again. And I wanted to bring you this replay just this past weekend. I kind of rediscovered the joy of my KV-1 and my AT-8. The KV-1, of course, a Tier 5 Russian heavy, and the AT-8 is a Tier 6 British tank destroyer. Just remember how much I loved them, and so played them a bit this weekend. So I wanted to bring you a replay from yesterday in my KV-1. We'll pause this just for a second, just to kind of take a look at the matchup here, because this is, for the KV-1, this is a matchup made in heaven. You can see that, well, you know, here we are in the mid-tiers, and granted, there's a lot of relatively newish players in here, but there's not a whole lot of talent on either side, quite frankly, in this game. So not only is it top tier KV-1, which makes it a pretty strong tank at this tier, but when you throw in folks who have not yet either learned or haven't taken the time to figure out how to kill a KV-1 or other tanks that are very strong at tier, then it makes for a matchup made in heaven. And so this certainly is for me. As you saw in the spoiler, or in the title of this video, this does turn into a ace tanker for me, so I wanted to bring it to you. It also is, I think, only the second, maybe the third video on my channel from World of Tanks that I brought to you of a game that I lose. But again, because it just showed off just really the brilliance of this tank at tier, I thought I'd go ahead and bring it to you. So I'm just wading right into the fray. This T1 Heavy sits there and lets me shoot him, and then pulls back a little bit. And I'm going to just go ahead and wade right in. You can see our team is already just falling apart rapidly. We're already at 3 tanks down in 0-3. Although this T1 Heavy is going to be kind of nice. He's going to be there. Just sit there. I'm going to side scrape against him. Keep him tracked while I finish him. So that's nice. So there's a T1 Heavy already gone for my first kill. While I was taking care of the T1 Heavy, I saw that a Hetzer and a DW2 snuck through this opening right here. So I'm just wading in. I'm going in with impunity. Hetzer's running around, DW2 goes around the corner, so I decide to take the Hetzer first. Let's see what we can get. I think he's trying to turn around to get me, but he's not going to get that chance. While I'm doing that and running into that tank right there, I'm going to get shot in the backside from that PZ-4A to no avail to him. Didn't hurt me. And then his DW2 is running up here. And just like that, it's all done. In hindsight, I should not have used my repair kit right there, because as you can see, these guys are going to shoot me, and not do a single thing to me. I mean, they are, not a single one of them has penned me. You can look at my last, I don't know, 9 or 10 shots I've taken. All non-pens. This M4, I track him. He can't do anything to me, so he's really kind of at my mercy. So I pick up my 5th kill just like that, but as you can see, we are down now 3 tanks again. So we've got me, and let's take a look. I'll keep the video rolling here. Me and this Su-85B. Now, you would think maybe he would come and try to work with me to help me clean out the rest of these tanks. But as you can see, he's sitting back there, and I'm going to pick up my 6th kill, my top gun, right there, nice ammo rack. He sits back there and earns his 70 win 8, which is what he has. I made a mistake right here, honestly, and you're going to see me pay for it. I lost my track. That Martyr 2 tracked me, and watch what happens. He and the M5 Stuart, they just keep me tracked. The Martyr was able to, again, get another shot into me. This Matilda's in front of me. Now the Su-85B decides she can move now that Again, I only took a little bit of damage here, but mostly I just took a whole bunch of bouncing shots. You can see the Matilda's been shooting premium rounds at me to no avail. He's pinned me one time, and again, this is just funny. This guy, he just bouncing and watching. Matilda's going to take this chance to come out and bounce more. I made a mistake here. Honestly, I should not have turned around on this M3 Stuart or M5 Stuart. He couldn't do anything to me anyways. Should have stayed on the Matilda up there, although he's not doing anything to me until right there when I turned my turret sideways to him. Then he finally switched back, as you can see, to regular rounds because he wasn't doing anything to me. I did get one shot in this martyr, and then he finishes me off. So, just like that, the game is over. This SU-85B, meanwhile, is sitting there the whole time and doing nothing. He could have helped me out considerably by taking one of these tanks off me, but he let all three of them surround me before he moved into position. Here's one of the things I love about look at that, look at that. He's got two tanks directly in front of him, and they just disappear. I mean, I'm talking, folks, I'm talking this far. So I don't know what that is, 100 meters, something like that. And he just disappeared in the wide open with a tank destroyer. Wargaming, well played. Anyways, he's going to show up again. And he does finish off the Matilda, and then he finishes off the Martyr. But he did not account for the M5 Stuart, which is going to sneak in around him in one real quick succession. Hit him 3 times and destroy him. So, well played SU-85B. Again, has a collective win rate of 70. So he played pretty much like that. And it was a loss. I did pick up my Top Gun. You can see I did 1,900, almost 2,000 damage. Win rate here says 67.29. It was actually about 8,500 when you take the kills into account. I did bounce over 2,000 damage, which again is just a testament to this tank's toughness when it's the top tier and you're playing against folks who have no idea how to kill it. But let's take a real quick look then at the post-game stats. So you can see it was an ace tanker here. Got demolition expert because I ammo-racked that PZ-4A when he came around the corner. Fire for effect, duelist, and bruiser. Also picked up cool-headed by surviving at least 10 ricochets. Of course, most of them were from an M5 Stuart, so shouldn't really count, but nonetheless it did. High caliber, and of course a Top Gun as well. You can see the base XP was 1194 for that ace tanker. With premium it was 1792. And so you can see here sorted by damage. I did nearly 2,000 damage. Next closest to me was about 600, 567, a little under 600. The other side, 675, that Martyr 2. Bested the other side in terms of damage dealt. So nicely played to you, Martyr 2. You did take me off the field. So well played, Mr. Bentarmer. From an XP standpoint, you see at 1195, I actually outperformed any of the guys on the winning team as well. Of course, I did get for courageous resistance, I think is the award what you get when you get the winner's share of XP if you earn one of the battle awards, and I earned 3, as you can see there. Going to the detail report, you see I fired 15 shots, 14 of them were hits, 14 of them were penetrations, 1,968 damage. I received 48 hits in return, only 7 of which penetrated me, so 41 bounced. 2,135 potential damage was bounced by the armor, which is just crazy. You can see I made a nice profit on this, even though, again, the team lost. Still made about 37,000. So, again, it's only I'm second, maybe third replay I brought to my channel with a defeat, but it was a fun game. I enjoyed that. It's always fun to take out a tank that people just don't know how to kill. So I thought I'd bring it with you and hope you enjoyed it with me there. Again, I've rediscovered this KV-1 and the AT8, so I'm going to be playing them a little bit here. Middle tiers are such a mixed bag, man. You just sometimes get teams like we just saw in that video, where both sides are pretty pretty early. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt early in their understanding of the game and weak spots and all that stuff on tanks. But again, it is kind of fun when you get into a KV-1 or an AT8. It's just as trollish if you get into a game like that. So wanted to bring it to you. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment or like, subscribe if you've not already done so. But thanks for watching, and I will look forward to seeing you on the battlefield in the days ahead. Again, Cross Train from World of Tanks, and peace.